thank you to today's sponsor, Air.
This video is sponsored by Air Up.
You mean Air Up water bottles? The future of hydration?
With Air Up, it's so easy to drink water. Let me tell you why.
Air Up has made drinking plain water so much more enjoyable.
Good old hydration. You know, that thing you usually do for free? Well, apparently not anymore.
Send me money.
Because companies have decided that water is only really good if it comes with monthly subscription fees, chemical smell pods, and a landfill membership program.
It tastes just like watermelon, even though I'm drinking plain water.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, today we are looking at the two biggest reinventing water companies that have been absolutely exploding because of influencer marketing.
You could put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
Air Up and Cirkul. One uses plastic flavor cartridges that turn your water bottle into a garbage generator, and the other uses smell to trick your brain into thinking your water tastes like peach tea, except according to reviews, it tastes like vomit. Yum. I'm pretty thirsty, so trying these is gonna be fun. Let's start with Cirkul. This company isn't heavily sponsored by influencers like Air Up is, but this is the company that is heavily endorsed by Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, who also happen to be the internet's environmental superheroes. The same guys who created Team Seas, raised $30 million and pulled literal tons of trash out of the ocean, then turned around and promoted a product that put an entire batch of new plastics back into the ocean. Environmentalism is about balance, I guess. Cirkul is basically a water bottle with a giant hole and a plastic flavor cartridge, which kind of looks like a... well, you kind of know what it looks like. And each pod contains the flavor and the drinking spout. So I guess once it's done, you just throw this whole plastic mechanism away. Every 10 days, expired milk lasts longer. So you're not just buying a water bottle, you're buying a water bottle that only works if you keep getting cartridges. That's convenient. That's like me buying shoes, but every few days the soles disintegrate unless I replace them with new ones. How annoying would that be?
These shoes from Goodwill literally start disintegrating beneath my feet.
But I guess the company is trying to be less wasteful now because you can get their travel style Cirkul mug. So I guess without the regular flavor pods, you can use it like a regular cup. Can't do much traveling with it though. So what I can tell from these flavor pods is you can't open them, you can't clean them. Other than the cap opening up, this thing is sealed tighter than the Epstein files. So you have to replace this every 10 days, otherwise it's no longer fresh. And 10 days is really specific. What happens after 10 days?
He began throwing up immediately.
No, I'm sure it's fine. Cirkul claims that the pods are made out of number 5 plastic, which is recyclable. I did an entire video on this already, but here's the fun part. Only 5 to 10% of plastics in the US actually gets recycled. Number 5 plastic is one of the least recycled. Most facilities don't accept it, and even if they do, it usually costs more than making new plastic. So what happens? Wish cycling. That's basically when you kind of hope that your recycled plastic gets to where it needs to go. It usually doesn't. It usually gets thrown in a landfill anyway, meaning the people that donated to Team Seas to pull plastic out of the ocean are now being convinced to buy Cirkul products that just put more plastic back in.
The best part about Cirkul is these flavor cartridges, which allows you to make your water taste like whatever you want.
No, Mr. Beast, no. Why would you do that? Oh, it says it's better for the environment. 84% reduction in plastic. Oh, right. Hey. I'm no environmentalist, obviously. No one's perfect. But Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, they built their platform around being environmentally responsible and told millions of kids to care about the ocean. So endorsing a bottle that produces continuous plastic waste, that's just a bad brand deal. It also looks bad.
You could put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
But you know they probably made fantastic money on those sponsorships. Like, they were the face of the website for quite some time. You know, this is definitely one of those deals where the CEO wrote down a number on a piece of paper and slid it across the table. Okay, but silly me, how does it taste? I have 2 flavors here. I have mixed berry and fruit punch. It says at the bottom here that each Cirkul cartridge can flavor the equivalent of 6 20-ounce fully flavored water bottle beverages. Okay. So you just twist this thing on. Okay, at least it's not leaking. Okay, so then I guess you twist the bottle if you want either just water or you want flavor. Ah, frick, it just flicked me. Yeah, that tastes like a very strong fruit punch.
That's a lot of flavor.
That's a ton of flavor.
It tastes a little aspartame-y, maybe because it has 0 sugar. Now let me try this mixed berry version. I don't like this thing that's in my way. You see this? I put it on maximum flavor. That's too much flavor. Let's put it halfway. Definitely less harsh. It's okay, but Again, it has an aftertaste that I don't like. The concept isn't bad, but the fact that you have to change this every 10 days, you gotta throw this away and get a brand new one. Otherwise, you have a water bottle that is completely useless because this gaping hole is on the top. Is it a bad design, or was it on purpose just to get your money?
Swap out cartridges to give your taste buds something new to celebrate.
This actually took a lot longer than I expected to get here. It was really slow, and it seems like some of the reviews are saying the exact same thing. Customer service was awful. I ordered Cirkul on Saturday, November 29th, paid for expedited shipping. I won't be receiving it until the 10th? It should be delivered by Friday the 5th, the latest. I asked for my money back, and they said they couldn't do it. This whole thing hinges on this plastic piece. The bottle is whatever, but the plastic piece is everything. It's covering the hole in the top. It has the flavors. So if the quality control on this is bad, then what's the point? Zero accountability, worse customer service. I really wanted to like this company, but my experience has been extremely disappointing. Several of the SIP cartridges I received were leaking from the outside, and one even looked contaminated. Oh my god. I explained this clearly over multiple emails, but every time the responses felt copy and paste and ignored. The customer service has never addressed the bigger issue. Why is the quality so inconsistent, and why this keeps happening despite being a subscriber? Bad taste, bad design. Bought 7 different flavors, and the aisle punch was the only barely drinkable one. They all have terrible taste and aftertaste. The cartridges don't hold water in them, so you suck air in each time, and the flavor doesn't mix right away either, so it's just a weird mix of water first, then some flavor. The worst part is that you can't even use a container just for water because they don't make an adapter just to drink water. Big waste of money. I've been reading a lot of these negative comments that have been posted between November and December of this year, and all of the responses are generic robot replies. Thank you for your review. We're disappointed that several of our flavors didn't match your expectations. We hope you can find a favorite from our 100 flavors here. So this person bought 7, didn't like any of them, and their reply is, we have hundreds more. Try the other 93. Totally fraudulent company. Oh, and I ordered directly from the manufacturer. Most of the people are complaining about the customer service. People are saying that they can't get refunds. Some people are saying that the cartridges are used. Garbage. They sell used cartridges and have no shame. I don't know how I can prove that. They didn't really deny it in their reply. All they said was don't buy it from a third-party website. The water tastes fake, the system creates non-stop plastic waste, and the bottle is basically useless without the pods. But like I said before, people aren't really advertising Cirkul as much as they are the next company that I want to talk about, AirUp. So how AirUp works is it claims to flavor your water through smell. You drink plain water, but scented pods trick your brain into thinking it tastes like fruit. It's basically aromatherapy, but for hydration, but a lot more disappointing. And every YouTuber and their mother have been promoting this product.
You mean AirUp water bottles? The future of hydration?
Which is always reassuring. So the cheapest bottle that you can get is $32 for the plastic one, or you can get the stainless steel one, which I have, and the pods cost between $8 to $11 for a pack of 3. I, however, got a second job down at Venice Beach selling Happy Dad seltzers.
You want one? What flavor is that?
And I saved up my commissions and spent $69 on my AirUp bottle with 3 flavor pods. Alright. So the flavor pods are extra, and you need the pods to get the bottle to even work. So the company has created a perfect money trap. You either get the cheap bottle with expensive recurring pods, or get an expensive premium bottle with expensive pods. They save money on the parts that you buy one time and drain you on the stuff that you need forever. I guess that's a common business practice, right? So the bottle has a silicone lid, which gets pretty dusty, a straw that's hard to clean. It kind of didn't screw on a couple times properly, so it would leak. Like, come on, a water bottle has one job: just hold water. So each pod is a cotton core which is drenched in natural flavoring, and it's wrapped in individual plastic, which is great for the environment. I'm kidding. And the smell? It's like a Bath and Body Works. So let me try a flavor and tell you what I taste. It's not labeled, so I can be trying anything right now. What the frig is this straw? Why is it so big? This needs to go on the exact right way. Okay, then I guess you pop this up. Nope. No, you don't. I just pulled the whole thing out. Step 1, fill it with water. Step 2, step 4. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, I don't know if it's because the straw is bad, but I'm not getting any water in here. The water is barely coming out, and I don't taste anything. The flavor of this, nothing. But it smells like some sort of berry. Let's try with another one, shall we? This smells more citrusy. I can't tell what it is though. Popped it up to release the flavors as it says. I don't taste anything. I can definitely smell it, but it's really not translating to taste. What the why would I even buy this? Okay, reading this, the first one that I tried was wild berry. Didn't taste any wild berry. The second one is mango passion fruit. I guess it smells like passion fruit. But it tastes like water, but then just cinnamon going up my nostrils. I made sure that I wasn't sick, my sinuses were clear, just so I couldn't have any problems with the smelling part of this, but it's not working. Maybe it's like cilantro. You know how some people have an adverse taste to cilantro and others don't? Maybe this just doesn't work for me. And I'm definitely a snub when it comes to flavor. And Air Up just doesn't deliver the Michelin star flavors that I need. Really disappointed. Not serious to send items with their packages broken like that. Okay, this person didn't say exactly what the problem with their bottle was, but clearly mine is defective as well. Because I'm drinking the water and the water is not going up the straw properly, like there's a hole in the straw or something. Or I don't know. Don't bother. Thankfully, I only bought the straw and some pods to try. Firstly, trying to drink through the straw is like trying to drink through one that has a split in it. Oh, so I'm not the only one. Lots of effort with minimal reward. When I do finally manage to get some water in my mouth, I admit there's a slight hint of the flavor from the pod, but mostly still tastes like water. Needless to say, I won't be buying any more pods and certainly won't be buying any of the tumblers, etc. Sounds like me and Sharon has had the exact same experience. Hard to drink through the straw, didn't get much of the flavors whatsoever. I thought it was because my bottle was defective, but it seems like that was by design. You know, I'm gonna try one more flavor just because I want to give them a fair shot. This one is peach. I can smell that right off the bat. Okay, that one had a little bit of peach flavor. And by a little bit, I mean like a hint. Barely anything. I really want to know if the people that were advertising this were lying when they tried this. Because it really isn't that strong.
I like to bust out my Air Up while I'm getting work done. It gives my water a little bit more
Tastes like a glass of water if somebody whispered the cola into it. Do I have a cola? I do have cherry cola. Oh, this one was cherry cola. Had no flavor. This guy was just so unimpressed. He wrote, didn't work. Air Up has had so much bad press that the company has even staged a video where it's strangers to try it.
I work here, so why don't we ask people what they think? Let's test if Air Up really works.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. I have flavor.
And it seems like they were buying views because look how sharply the views went up and then it kind of slowed down. I don't know, it was a weird video. It was kind of like the people that were on camera were intimidated and just kind of had a semi-positive reaction. But I get everyone's criticism. I guess people are expecting this to taste like full-on pop when really it's just a hint of flavoring. But for me, the hints just isn't enough. It's marketed as a miracle, but it kind of feels like a scam, especially when people are trying to push this subscription model on you, so you have to keep buying these flavor pods. Flavors aren't good, it's overpriced. And the worst part is I didn't get paid to try this. I had to spend my own money. You know what else I could have been spending my money on? Just like one of these. This was like $3 for, what flavor is this? Fruit punch. So out of these two companies, which one do I think is worse? Honestly, it might be a tie. This Cirkul bottle has way more flavors, but it's a little overwhelming and doesn't taste, the aftertaste isn't great. And these bottles are so wasteful. It's completely useless without the tip. Whereas Air Up, it's a little more complicated, harder to drink out of, way worse taste, and leaky. But thank you everyone for watching this video. Leave me a comment down below what you want to see me talk about next, and be sure to tune in next time.
Air Up has made drinking plain water so much more enjoyable.
What the why would I even buy this?